Welcome. I am Eric with Muathe.com, and I greet you, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. Alright, so today in this video, we're going to be taking a look at past behavior and how it can play a big part going forward. So here's a stock that actually I was looking as a potential candidate for my paid clients, and so I was looking for what the entry could be. We can see the entry is just under, let's call it 450, which is this weekly closing high. Now, if we take a look at the minimum requirements, and let's do that quickly, minimum requirements are met for this instrument. In fact, go back to the monthly breakout here. We can see that already this stock is experiencing a continuation of its monthly breakout here. That monthly breakout can be said to be at about 3.3, which is the monthly closing high from March of 2021. We can see that the RSI is back above 69.1. That meets one of our requirements. And the other requirement is that one of the MACDs trades at 3-year highs. So here we can see one of the MACDs at 3-year highs. The other MACD is essentially close to, if not at 3-year highs. So we can say all the minimum requirements for the ultimate Muathe breakout are met by this instrument. So looks like a good candidate to consider until I started looking at how it's been behaving. So this is the 3-year monthly. On this 3-year monthly, we can see that in the month of March, it had a big run up here. This is the range for the month, but ended up closing right here by the end of the month. I also see a huge drop here and a big reversal here in the month of July. We also see loss of gains and a failed breakout here for the month of August. And again, if I just continue looking at this going back, I see there was a reversal here on a monthly chart in July of 2020. And actually, if I go forward a little bit more, this is now 5 years of monthly data. I see a big month here. Now, the issue I have with this month is just where it closes. This is the big move, and I'm highlighting it in red just because, in my opinion, it seems like a big move. Prices began the month here at about 0.5 and had a move all the way to about 5. So 10x in 1 month. So that sounds good until you consider that it closed here for the month at about 230. So started the month at some point at 50 cents, went to 5, closed at 2, and since that monthly move, it spent a lot of time below that range. In fact, about, call it 2 years, if not more. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, actually almost 4 years in this range. I wouldn't say that's a successful move. And in that 4 years, I see a lot of failed moves. All of these are failed moves. And of course, you know what I'm getting at. Here is another failed move in late 2014, early 2015. So let's take a look at more data. This is now going back to 09. And take a look at this monthly move. It started the month here, we can say at about, let's give it $1, went as high as 6, but ended the month back at about $1. Started the month around 1, went to 6 during the month, closed at $1. Now, the point I'm trying to make is whenever you see this type of behavior, it tends to suggest that the instrument just cannot hold on to its gains. So, and we can see that since the IPO days, it's just basically had a decent run. So since the IPO days, had a decent run, but faded. And yes, this was part of the 08 market move, but since then, it basically has been in this range for almost 10 years. Now a little bit above that range, but I personally would think this is not the kind of candidate we're looking for. This failure to hold on to gains, in my opinion, has always been a red flag and is a red flag. So because of that, I'm going to be removing this stock from my watch list. I don't care whether it has a big run, because the possibility of it giving back all those gains is absolutely very high. And nobody wants that type of behavior. So it's a pass. And that's the point of this video, is we need to at least consider how an instrument's been trading in the past. Try and understand its behavior, because that behavior is more than likely going to play out again as we go forward. And this is not a fair example, but here's an example of a stock, which is Tesla, that can hold on to its gains. You're looking for this type of behavior. When it moves, it moves. And for the most part, holds on to the gains because of institutional support. So we can see here that Tesla really started moving from late 2019. We can say at about under $50 or so, in that range. Now trading at 1,000. Of course, it did split recently. But all of this action was actually set up here in 2013, when it had a big move in 2013, which meant that whenever it was to clear this range, we can say that range, whenever it was to clear this range, there was a probability of something strong developing. And again, go back to this 2013 time frame. This was a big move. So let me show you that move in 2013. And here it is. So I've zoomed into that time period. This is 2013. You can see price breakout there. And a couple of months, the stock had gone from about 750 all the way to the 50s. Big move in a couple of months. And just to be sure, that time period when it broke out in this time period here. So let me show the breakout one more time so we can be clear with what we are looking at. So to be clear, there's a breakout here in 2013, which is this period I'm going to highlight here. Just want to make sure that the minimum requirements that we follow are met, so we can know that those minimum requirements do bring us closer to true powerful moves. So yes, we can see here RSI went to 3-year highs, no doubt. RSI also jumped above 69.1. So this is the minimum requirements for the RSI met. And the MACDs also confirmed that they were primed for movement, as both MACDs went to 3-year highs, in this case all-time highs. Again, using the minimum requirements for the ultimate Muathe breakout. Links are going to be in the description for more free information. So again, it does take stocks that can hold on to their gains for there to be a chance of a future move higher. Otherwise, a stock that is giving up gains easily is one that, in my opinion, should be avoided, because this type of behavior would happen again. And the worst thing is to happen when you are a holder of the same instrument. The past behaviors do play a role in future expectations and future trend directions. And so it is. I am Eric with Muathe.com, and it is a great joy to leave you as I found you, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. Go forth, therefore, rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one creator, Adonai.